Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 7th through to the 13th of July. Hope you're doing well. Did you see the messages from energy? You'll know that this week is all about the energy is trying to help us to create or build our true self, build our true being. We're going to be looking at the elements for this week here. Now, the elements are water and earth, mainly at the beginning of the week. And as I said before, I think that's going to be a common theme that's going to be with us for the next sort of, even up to another year coming through. But at the same time, from what we saw on the sun, we've also got fire and air coming through later on in the week. So what we're going to do is later on in this video, we're going to be looking at the elements in your Astroflower. Let's start again. Way too much information. Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 7th to the 13th of July. Hope you're doing well. General messages from the energy this week here was all about building our true inner being. Let's see how that's going to play out in the reading for you this week. We're also going to be going into the elements a little bit later on the Astroflower. And this week here, I think we're going to have all the elements combined. Water and earth in the beginning part of the week, fire and air at the end of the week. So we're looking for petals with all the elements in them. And your flower is particularly on, like everybody's, on 8 and 9. It's all about your future self here. So we're going to be looking into that a little bit later on and pulling some cards on that. In the meantime, let's just get some messages from energy and also look into the chakra sequencing for you. So just find that 0 point energy now. There we go. You can start seeing the morphic fields around us. That's really good. A lot of information coming into your life at the moment here, Taurus. A lot of things that are coming in, so you're seeing how it fits with your inner being, seeing how it fits with your inner passions in life. That's what the energy seems to be coming here. It seems to be like you're it's like you're in this land around you, as it were, and there's loads of elements or loads of aspects of life that you need to do the business or get that job or have that relationship or have that family and so forth in the way in which you want it. And it's almost as if like a Jedi Knight sort of reaching out and bringing it into your life. So you're attracting a lot within your life at the moment. You have this strength to attract a lot into your life, but it's got to play into what makes you passionate about life as well at the same time. Okay, so being very attentive to that is really important. Okay, so is there any other messages that are going on from there? It's not going to be one thing. It's going to be a multitude of different things that's going to help you. It's like the ingredients of a cake that you need to put together in order to achieve what you wish to achieve in life, okay? Or to create the being that you wish to be. Okay, let's just go and see what's going on with the chakra sequencing for you. Find that neutral point now. There it is there. Got the crossing point, go straight to the crown and the root. Both incredibly important here, and it seems to be like it's a driving passion that is within you that you need to be grounded in order to explore your consciousness. So I think you need to be very clear about what you're looking for out of life in order to evolve your greater being or your higher self, as it were. And once you know the ingredients that you need, then you can make the cake. And that's when you can start applying your manifestation skills by the end of the week. Okay, it's on the move. It's moving to the sacrum. Fundamental things, the building blocks of where you want to be going. And that's what you're pulling into your life at the moment. Really beautiful energies going on for you there. Bringing in things that you're going to need, and that the ingredients that you need in order to do what you've got to do, which is really good. It moves up, then it moves on to the solar plexus. This brings in a lot of determination in your life. Once you start getting those ingredients in, you can see what is possible, what you can build, and what you can create. It's on the move again already. It's quite quick, your energy, actually, compared with the general energies that were going on. Got the third eye and the throat chakra here. The throat chakra is a lot lighter than the third eye. So do not overthink things. Just be very defined about what you need in your life. So you do not get distracted on kind of going, oh, that could be possibly good. Oh, that could be possibly all right. And rather than getting into that, more concentrating on kind of going, I can use that in my life. So this is where you can, you need to streamline a lot of things in your inner vision. So you do not get distracted from it. But being at the same time communicative. So communication with other people, which is absolutely key. At the same time, it's expressing what you wish to bring into your life. Once you start doing that, that's one of the first ingredients of manifestation. Okay? So that comes into there. Where's it moving on to now? Brings it back down to the fundamental things. And I think this is where, and it's a different type of energy within the sacrum here. It's almost as if like you're trying on shoes, as if to sort of say, yeah, that fits, that doesn't fit. I like that. That goes well with that. That goes well with this. Being very defined, being very particular in what you're actually choosing to let in your life at the moment seems to be very important. So you don't waste your time. That's what it's trying to say here. Don't waste your time. And then it goes back to the crown and the root. That crown and that root is very, very solid, very strong within your life. Very beautiful energies going on there. Let's just see what's going on with your Astroflower. So here's your Astroflower just here. Just below there, you'll see the numbers on there. We're looking at petals 8 and 9 this week, I think, more than anything else. Just check, see what else you've got. Also, what you do have within you is petal 6. Now, petal 6 has all the elements as well. So this is all about building yourself, your true inner being. You've got the water and the earth at your base, which brings the very fertile energy. And then you have the fire and the air at the top of petal 6, which gives you the passion to go after it. So this crossing point that's just at the top of petal 6, below petal 10, that is that passion that you have in the here and now. But it's all about what you're bringing in. And this is where we see the water and the earth in the combinations in petals 8 and petals 9, where you have on the outside, obviously, your fixed earth of your good self. On your relationship, you have the cardinal water that comes in from Cancer. And on your financial side, you have the mutable water that comes in from Pisces. So this allows you to sort of play with things, and this is where the communication is a lot more, a little bit more sort of delicate in a way, a bit more dexterity within your communication, certainly on your financial side. On your financial side, it's suggesting things, it's opening up. It's suggesting that, oh yeah, I could do this job here, suggesting to yourself and also to the outside world that it is possible, and exploring how it fits with you. On your financial side, you get that on your relationship side, sorry, you get that cardinal water that comes in from Cancer. That's all to do with family, friends, community. There's also position within all of that. And I think it's giving you a real direction for you to be following. Don't overthink things for this week here, Taurus. Okay? So I think that's the main two things here. Let's just put a thing on petal 6 to start with. So at the base of petal 6, you've got the 6 of Cups. You're giving yourself this information. You're giving yourself the heads up of what you wish to be like in life. It's all about the journey and going off on this journey of creating your higher self, your greater position of what you should be living, between that crown and that root more than anything else. And you have the Empress card here. And the Empress rules her empire through her emotional state, as it were, where she can manifest by using a lot of different elements around her. And that's what this week is all about. It's owning your future, really sitting in your power. Now, that's what comes from within you. How does it express it out into the here and now of you, as it were? You get the Two of Swords. Choices, yeah, I think there's choices. I think this is, as I said, like trying on shoes. You're bringing things into your life that's going to ultimately be the foundations of what you're trying to create. And you need to make these choices. And I think this is why you don't want to be overthinking things. You need to make these choices so it's very, very clear for you. And it puts you in a position of power. King of Wands. Very good, ultimate, really passionate power about going way forward of what you should be living in life. You know, really owning the situation more than anything else in the elements at the moment. And that's what's coming in from you. How does it play into the life around you? Get the Fool card, leap of faith. I do believe there is a certain thing about this. This is where I said, like, trying on new shoes. You're getting ready. I think this is preparing you to take that leap of faith in the future. But it's when you've got all the ingredients in place that you can actually do that. Let's just see what's going on petal 9. This is all to do with your future on your financial side. Queen of Swords. You are taking a direction here. The Queen of Swords does that. She's choosing a direction rather than just following a path. You are creating it. You're creating that inner being that is within you. So then you can then start living and being that person. And learning about how you put your passions into it. Being a bit childlike. Taking the pressure off you more than anything else. That's what the whole thing about trying things on, trying things out, seeing what works for you. You know, how does it fit with your inner passions? And to do that, you have to be a little bit loose, a little bit childlike. And I think that's where it comes in with the mutable water. Once you start doing that, all of a sudden that Two of Cups there that you can see on one side is going to come into play, because you're going to be getting rid of those Three of Cups that are behind you. Any disappointments from your past, you're moving, and this is that transition over that bridge to something that is far greater, a whole new venture for you, more than anything on your financial side. On your relationship side, and this is where we get the cardinal water, you being you, King of Pentacles. This is you. This is you sitting in your power, in your position of strength, and having a clear vision of what you wish to be experiencing in regards to relationships around you that should be expressed into the world around you. And that's what will be able to manifest what you need out of life and what you want out of life. Ultimate calling for you is going to bring you some great rewards if you're sort of, you know, very clear about sort of what you want to manifest. You are going to draw in all the opportunities that can be around you, all the elements that you will need in order to manifest what you so wish to be living. Okay, so there you go, Taurus. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thanking you very much for all the subscriptions, liking and sharing and so forth. Yes, don't forget about messages from energy and also the other energy videos that we do on this channel. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.